So here we have Pearl, and we are working on her sits and downs. So I'm taking the treat, holding above her head, sit, good girl. Just lifting her nose up so her butt goes to the floor, and then lowering her into downs, good girl, which has her going to a nice flat position, nice structured down. So sit, wait for that feet to be on the floor, good girl. So I don't give her the treat until all feet are on the floor as well as her butt. Otherwise, I'm going to be rewarding her for batting behavior, good girl. And we don't want to encourage that. We want her to be nice, calm, relaxed, in a structured sit or down. Good girl. Good job. You're going to hear me use the words yes, good, good girl. Those are positive marker words. Sit, good girl. And down the road, these become just as good as treats to her. They encourage the behavior. So down the road, when I say yes, good, she's going to know that she's doing exactly what she's being asked to do. Down, good girl. Down the road, sit is going to correspond with this hand gesture, and then down will correspond with this hand gesture. Think of it as like you're guiding her nose to the sky, sit, good girl, and then you're referencing to the floor for her to lay down. Wait till she was nice, flat, and relaxed. Good girl. Ooh, she dropped the treat, good girl. Lots of praise. Good. Here, stand, sit. Good girl. She's very food motivated, but she also loves praise. Down. So we use both. So this way she's not dependent on one. Get her to stand. We'll do it down from a stand. Down. Good girl. With it down, I want her nice, flat, and relaxed. Belly to the floor. If her belly's to the sky, that is not a structured down. Sit. Wait for that foot. Good. Good girl. Down. And the reason we want her to understand the structured position now is down the road with her training. It makes it easier on her. So when we have her doing a down stay and she has to hold that down position, sit, good girl, she understands that she has to stay in proper down. Good girl, good girl. So this helps for down the road as well as now, just applying those good manners and implementing what she's supposed to do to set her up for success down the road. Down, good. Do a couple more of these. She's on fire. She's doing great. Sit, good. The foot came up right after, but she got the treat before. Down, good girl. Good. We're gonna try and see if I can get a little distance. Sit. Good job, good job. Yes. Down. Wait it out, wait it out. So if it takes a little bit longer than 10 to 20 seconds, I then want to just kind of use that treat to guide her. Good girl. This is just how we would face out of a lure phase. So starting to create distance between her nose and my hand. Sit. Down. It takes longer than 10 to 15 seconds, or 10 to 20 seconds, I should say. You want to try and be as quick as possible and as consistent as possible. And the reason for that is their attention span, even at this age or older, you want to try and keep them moving and the momentum rolling with their training. Otherwise, it goes over their head and they forget what you just asked them. And so to set them up for success by staying fluent, consistent, it really helps them and sets them up to be better and do better. Good job. Good girl. So we're going to do just a couple more of these. Sit. Good girl. Wait it up, down. Good girl. Get her to stand. Sit. Yes. Down. Wait it out. Yes. Good. All right, we'll do one more down from a stand if I can get her to stand up after she eats that. Down. Yes, good girl. Sit, good. Down. Yes, good. And then we're gonna do one more sit. Sit. I'm gonna end on a strong note. Wait it out. Good. Good girl. And we're gonna end like that. So ending on a good note and a strong note with what it is we're working on in this session, which was sits and downs. We will always end like that. So if we're working on kennel and weight, recall, anything, ending on a good note with that, but then ending with her strongest command, which will eventually be sit when she has it down pat. So setting her up for success for her sessions down the road and making it where she enjoys training. Ending on a good note gives them the last memory of training being a positive one and makes them look forward to the next session. So this is Pearl, and she's doing great with her sits and downs with a lure phase. Good girl. Good job. Good job.